Hey everybody, it's Karen, and I am back with day 14 and 15 of my 30-60 writing challenge. I did work yesterday, but I didn't do it at my computer and I wasn't feeling well, so I put off doing the video update about it. So yesterday I did not feel well. I ended up staying in bed and looking, doing research on my phone and writing notes in my note app. Um, about just facts of his job to put little trying to figure out what he's going to be doing. I mean, I don't want to go a lot into his job, but I just need like little exposition things like he went, when he got to his office, he found this, that, and the other thing. Just little exposition to add realism to the story. I don't like reading books where I don't like reading romance novels where the main characters have jobs and they never ever mention anything. It's like they have jobs, but it plays no part in their story. It doesn't, um, they mysteriously got rich and they mysteriously have money, but you never see any consequences from their business life on them. Um, or for example, I finished Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, and both characters had very busy lives, so she could just say so and so was the hero was a pilot, so he would be gone for a week. And the main character was a nurse, so she was exhausted from her long shift, or she had to study because she was getting her master's degree. But she never really delved into that world at all. There was no real scenes about. I don't know. It was fine and it worked and it cut through the chase. So you were only reading the relationship stuff. And I want to do a review. I still haven't made my Goodreads review for that book yet, but I prefer just a little bit more realism, or not realism, because the book was plenty real. It's just that I prefer a little bit more detail. So, and his leaving and his job, this character's job, is all he has to choose. The job is extremely important to his character growth. So I need to have some detail in there about it. So, but I didn't. I was really feeling lousy last night. So I just couldn't bring myself to go back up to my office, and so I just researched. So it was kind of a cop out, but I did still work on the novel for an hour. Today, I think I've been hesitating. The other reason I didn't just go on my phone and write, sometimes I'll just write notes on my phone if I'm not at my desk, and then I can transfer it to Scrivener or whatever later, is I've been questioning the adhesion moment, and something felt off to me. So I talked it out over the phone today with my mother and kind of told her what I had planned. And I said, "Does this seem realistic to you?" And she said no. So we talked it out, and I think I've got a better handle on how. But so I'm going to make some changes. So I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't right. It so I'm going to have to write. I'm going to have to change what I do in the next several scenes. Um, I don't really want to bore you guys with details, but I'm going to have to change things I'd already planned out. It's funny, people say they don't like outlining because then you're stuck to an outline and you don't have any creativity, but I've just thrown like several scenes of my outline out. Um, I haven't thrown them out. I just have to radically adjust them. Um, as I go. So there's plenty of room for creativity and plenty of room for changing your mind and plenty of room for letting the characters speak to you and running the story themselves. It's just you're putting it in an outline first and then you're just filling in the details later, as far as like the fancy bits, right? The fancy bits of the writing. The story is still, you're still going to have all that exciting discovery stuff as you're doing your outline, if you do an expanded outline like I'm doing and not just a bullet point thing. But either way, there's still creativity there and you're not stuck with it. So although I'm going to keep the general shape of what I have, the details in it I need to change now. So I worked for this last hour. I got my son home from school and got him settled, and then I came up here and worked for an hour, and I started changing dialogue and stuff in the scenes that are going to be affected, I'm just on the first one now because based on the insight my mother gave me. So I feel like it's going to be stronger, and I'm excited about that. But so now I'll need to, uh, yeah, I'm going to work on the next scenes with that in mind. So that's what I did. I started changing some dialogue in the adhesion scene around, and then I'm going to have to rewrite. Like I had a whole scene where I'd finished up the adhesion thing. That whole thing needs to be redone now. Um, so, which is fine. So that's what I did the last 2 days. Yep, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully on time with the video, with the recap video of what I did on the 16th. Hopefully, I'll actually have the video up on the 16th. And I hope that you guys are doing great with your own writing journeys. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.